A little bit of the bubbly.
Since the birth of All Elite Wrestling, we have seen a ton of incredible wrestling matches, including as well as cinematic matches. It had given some incredible tag matches, though AEW have given some incredible wrestling matches on Dynamite, including the Blood and Guts match between the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle, Thunder Rosa vs Britt Baker in a lights out match, Kenny Omega vs Pac in an Iron Man match, and there are so many to mention. But today we will look at my top 10 best AEW pay-per-view matches. Number 10, Young Bucks vs the Lucha Brothers at All Out 2019. Granted of how success was All Out 2019, the Escalera del Muerte ladder match stole the entire show. If the AAA tag titles was on the line, both the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers brought the A game, including some incredible moves from all four men, especially Pentagon Jr. hitting a destroyer from top of the ladder blow the fans down. Following that, the Young Bucks proved who they are as they pulled Pentagon's mask. Even after this, Pentagon and Rey Fenix won the battle and captured the AAA tag titles. The momentum continued as after the match Santana and Ortiz made their AEW debut.
Equals have arrived!
Number 9, Chris Jericho vs Cody Rhodes for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear 2019. An amazing build came to an end as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes challenged the Le Champion Chris Jericho with the stipulation of if Cody Rhodes loses this match, he will never challenge for the title again in the future. This match was the first major title defense for Chris Jericho. With the added stipulation, the match was totally amazing, including a busted Cody Rhodes trying to put Chris Jericho down. Crowd was totally behind Cody Rhodes. The never giving spirit was extinguished as MJF threw down the towel, and the crowd roared boos as MJF betrayed Cody Rhodes, and MJF started his own path to the success in wrestling. Number 8, Mr. Brodie Lee vs Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship at Double or Nothing 2020. When Mr. Brodie Lee arrived in All Elite Wrestling, he proved to the world how underrated he is. He took the leadership of the Dark Order and destroyed everyone in his path. He became Jon Moxley's biggest challenge. This match exceeded anyone's expectation and proved how Brodie Lee was a legit main eventer. The two men just absolutely beated the living hell out of them. And also Jon Moxley hit a paradigm shift on the ramp. Two men got busted open. Jon Moxley covered Brodie Lee. Everyone around the world thought the match was over, except Brodie Lee, who kicked out in two. Furious Jon Moxley won the match with a sleeper hold. This match marked the legacy of late great John Huber. Number 7, Jon Moxley vs Eddie Kingston in an I Quit match at Full Gear 2020. From top to the bottom, Full Gear 2020 was an unbelievable show, and the pay-per-view had a bloody main event warfare as two former best friends collided in an I Quit match for the AEW World Championship. The drama between these men started before the pay-per-view, filled with an amazing promo battles between two men as it saw Eddie Kingston arise to the main event scene. The two men just brutally destroyed each other and hit at each other with the thumbstacks, barbed wire bats, bloodied both men. Jon Moxley made Eddie Kingston quit and ended an amazing match. These two guys right now are tagging with each other as a tag team. Number 6, Stadium Stampede 1, Double or Nothing 2020. The Elite and Matt Hardy vs the Inner Circle. The first All Elite Wrestling pandemic pay-per-view. Originally planned as a blood and guts match between the Elite and the Inner Circle was postponed. Even though blood and guts got cancelled, it gave birth to an absolute cinematic magic called Stadium Stampede. In the build towards this match, we saw the debuting Matt Hardy in All Elite Wrestling. The Inner Circle and the Elite hated each other, and AEW gave both this faction a stadium to fight and settle their differences. This match gave every wrestling fans a joy that everyone desperately needed during that time. This match was mixed full of wrestling and entertainment, and it also saw an amazing finish as Kenny Omega hit and one winged angel to Sammy Guevara from the top of the ramp to the floor. This year we also saw the Stadium Stampede 2, which we also was great, that had an additional live feature. Number 5. Orange Cassidy vs Pac vs Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship at Double or Nothing 2021. Double or Nothing 2021 was the first pay-per-view in front of a packed house after the pandemic. Fan favorite Orange Cassidy and the Bastard Pac squared to determine the number one contender for the AEW World Championship. After the match ended in a draw, Tony Khan announced that at Double or Nothing we will see the first ever triple threat match for the championship. This match was so great. It was filled with Pac's unbelievable in-ring skills, Orange Cassidy's underdog performance, and Kenny Omega's heel work as he tried everything to retain his championship, including attacking the ref, attacking with title belts, and he retained with a crucifix. Truly worth of a time in rewatching this work. Number 4. Jon Moxley vs Kenny Omega Lights Out match at Full Gear 2019. Originally scheduled to take place at All Out 2019, unfortunately due to Jon Moxley's injury, had put this match on Full Gear. With this match named as the Lights Out match, both Moxley and Omega took the match to a new extreme dimension. Earlier in this video we mentioned how brutal was Kingston vs Moxley, but this match was more violent and even bloodier. It also saw Jon Moxley putting Kenny Omega on barbed wire bed. This match ended when Jon Moxley hit at Kenny Omega with a paradigm shift and pinned him to win this contest. All Elite Wrestling had also paid fine for more brutality in a wrestling match. Number 3. FTR vs Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championship at Full Gear 2020. When the FTR arrived in All Elite scene, the fans had one big pre-match in their mind, and we got the big match at Full Gear 2020. FTR defended their tag titles against the Young Bucks. Two big tag teams squared in an amazing match that witnessed the clash of two different styles, and the story was told in a great fashion in this match, with the extra stipulation of if Buck loses this championship match, they are done and they can never challenge for the titles again. But it never happened, as Cash Wheeler went out of his style and tried a 450 splash when he missed, and that allowed Matt Jackson to pick up the win for his team. And we cannot wait to see these two teams once again in an All Elite Wrestling ring. Number 2. Cody Rhodes vs Trustin Rhodes Double or Nothing 2019. Brother vs brother. The world thought the career of Trustin Rhodes is over, but after this match, Trustin Rhodes proved how he was misused in world wrestling entertainment. Cody Rhodes in this match worked as a heel, targeting the busted eye of Trustin Rhodes. The blood was all over the ring. The crowd was so into this match. The crowd popped for Trustin as he hit the code red on Cody. Everyone wanted Trustin Rhodes to win this match, but Cody Rhodes won with a crossroads. The story continued after the match as both Cody and Trustin hugged in emotions, and the wrestling world witnessed the match of a decade. Number 1. Young Bucks vs Adam Hangman Page and Kenny Omega for the AEW World Tag Titles at Revolution 2020. Young Bucks won a tag team battle royal and became the number 1 contender for the tag titles. On the other hand, the champions were on a roll as they defeated the best tag teams in the world. The story of emotions came to play as both teams put an amazing effect and captured the heart of fans all around the world. This match gave a rebirth to the tag division in wrestling. Many wrestling journalists around the world declared this match as the best tag team match of all time. It was indeed the best match in all elite wrestling and in all the wrestling world. Here are the top 10 AEW pay-per-view matches by my Twitter followers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next great video. Cabron.
Don't miss AEW's Fight for the Fallen.
The Dark Order does not back down. You are on!
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite live at 8 on TNT.